Have you ever wondered what it means to be emotionally strong? Did you ever encounter struggles in life that might have been hard, but you were able to go through them with grace? Or said, hey, no sweat? Or have you ever asked yourself why other people seek your advice or go to you for emotional support? These only tell how emotionally strong you are in comparison to others. Emotional strength plays an important role in a person's life. It can help shape the person's future because how a person reacts, plans, and live their life is based on how strong they are emotionally. To give you a further idea of how emotionally strong you are compared to others, join me in this video, and I will share with you 12 signs that will show how emotionally stronger you are than most people. So let's get started. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. What comes to mind when you think about emotional strength? You probably have an image of someone who can deal with anything and remain calm under strain. Someone who is composed under pressure or stress. Emotional control is the capacity to control one's emotional responses. It requires you to handle challenging circumstances, recover from them, and maintain your composure in the face of failure, criticism, and defeat. One of the most essential components of life is emotional stability. A person can be made or broken by this ability. Those who possess it can achieve great things. If they don't, they might never realize their full potential. This video demonstrates how you are emotionally strong than the majority of people and exhibit highly developed emotional intelligence. We also go through how having these qualities might make your life more fulfilling and prosperous. So let's start right away. 1. You don't sweat the small stuff. Every one of us has bad days. It's part of being human. However, some of us are better than others at letting go of the things that don't really matter. The main cause of stress in most people is that they allow things to affect them, and they do nothing but dwell on how bad things are, simmer in their frustration, or constantly think about it. You're probably more resilient than most people if you can get through a day without becoming upset over anything trivial, like an incident that occurred in the line at Starbucks or a tweet. 2. You aren't afraid of intimacy. It goes without saying that many people struggle with intimacy anxiety. There are numerous explanations for this, including fear of being wounded, fear of vulnerability, and fear of rejection. You likely have higher emotional reserves than other individuals if you don't fear closeness. However, being emotionally resilient does not guarantee that you will not suffer harm. It implies that in the event that you're harmed, you can get better and carry on with your life. 3. You have the ability to delay gratification. Many people frequently succumb to irrational inclinations, impatience, or fear of missing out. However, you are more resilient than most if you can postpone what you want right now in favor of a better result down the road. In truth, it takes mental and emotional fortitude to put your attention on the future rather than on today's joys. Delaying gratification can also help you be more successful in life by allowing you to stay focused on your objectives and make wise choices regarding your money, relationships, and other essential aspects of your life. 4. You don't let other people's negativity affect you. It's simple to become distracted by what other people are doing or saying. Participating in the fun is enjoyable, especially when you're feeling sad. However, it's equally simple to take things personally and let them impact you. It takes courage to step back from those things and recognize them for what they are. Just words. It requires emotional intelligence as well. Additionally, you now know how to stop yourself from being overwhelmed by unfavorable emotions or thoughts. 5. You don't resent other people's success. Many people dislike other people's success. They may even have a sense of threat. However, if you can continue to express happiness for others, even when they're performing better than you, you're clearly emotionally stronger than the majority of people. You're aware that life is not a contest, and you shouldn't degrade others to feel better about yourself. 6. You don't have to have the last word. The majority of individuals believe they must speak last. They have the impression that they must defend themselves and provide evidence for their claims. However, there would be no advancement in anything if we all sought always to be correct. There will always be opposing viewpoints, and opinions are rarely unanimous. It doesn't imply you're a pushover if you don't get the last word. It simply means that you sometimes decide to let things go and go on, even if it's challenging to do so, and that makes you far tougher than most people. 7. You're not afraid to be alone. Many individuals feel the need to be constantly surrounded by someone. They believe that if they are alone for an extended period, they will become depressed, lonely, or insane. You're in excellent company if you don't mind being alone yourself, though it's accurate. One indication that one is secure in oneself and what one is doing in life is being at ease in one's own company. Not that you dislike or want others around, you just don't need them to confirm or complete what you already have going on. 8. You have a healthy relationship with social media. We are all aware that social media offers a great opportunity to meet new people and form friendships, but it can also be time-consuming and a source of anxiety. People devote so much time and effort to social media that they have no resources left for their everyday life. And as a result, depressive and anxious thoughts and sensations are persistent. It also has an impact on a person's relationship and employment. The capacity to set time limits, recognize how the stuff you consume affects you, and recognize when to log off completely comes from having a healthy relationship with social media. Your emotional fortitude is evident by this. It is about average. 9. You recognize your limits and don't overextend yourself. It's simple to get sucked into putting out fires, making sure everyone is pleased, and taking on more than we should in a world where so many people feel like they need to be on at all times. But occasionally, it's wise to decline, or at the very least, say not now. You're emotionally stronger than the majority of people if you can understand your boundaries and don't push yourself too far. You know what you're capable of and how far you can push yourself. You aren't influenced easily, and you're aware that prioritizing your needs over those of others doesn't make you selfish. It just shows how wise you are. 10. You see the value in conflict resolution. Conflict is typically viewed as something that should be avoided at all costs. However, the reality is that conflicts are inevitable in life. Conflict resolution is crucial because of this. It fosters our personal development and improves the bonds we have with others. We may improve our communication skills and establish trust with those around us when we can constructively resolve issues. However, most people do not have a natural aptitude for dispute resolutions. It necessitates patience, time, and effort. Therefore, you're already ahead of most others if you're willing to try to make amends with someone who has wronged or hurt you. 11. You let go of things that no longer serve you well. We all have our limits, but it takes a lot of strength to admit when something is not working, and it's time for a change. Maybe it's a relationship that needs to end, or a job with no growth potential. Perhaps it's something else, a bad habit, a poor choice, or a belief. These things can weigh some people down so much that they feel like they're drowning in all of their emotions. They feel stuck and unable to move forward. If you can let go of these things that no longer serve you well, you're emotionally stronger than most people. 12. Others seek you out for emotional support. People will come to you for emotional support if you have a strong emotional capacity. They know they can rely on you and that they can trust you to be there for them, so that's why. When someone needs assistance, whether it be seeking counsel or simply having someone to listen when no one else will, you are the only one they turn to. Although this might occasionally be a nuisance, it's also a wonderful gift that has numerous benefits. People value you, and that has significance. Being emotionally strong doesn't mean you have to be perfect all the time. Rather, it means you can deal with life's ups and downs with grace and compassion for both you and other people. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and tell your friends about it so you can make more like it. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.